Hello everyone, this is Vinay here from Learn Coding with Vinay, and this will be video number 9 of series where we are building library management system using ASP.NET Core MVC, Entity Framework Core, database first approach, and ChatGPT extensively. We will also be using Bootstrap for UI, right? So in this video we are going to actually dive into the code of the home page now, right? So we discussed design in the previous page. We came up with a design that this is what we will be designing, right? What we currently see on screen, right? And now we need the code now, right? Because we need to bring the data from the database. Currently this is a static design. uh, Now in the background I quickly made a few things that I'll let you know, over here, you know. So with .NET, when you create a project on MVC, usually on the browser, there are a lot of space left on the left and right side, over here and over here, right? So to reduce this, what do we need to do? We need to make this class main. Earlier it was container, so let me make it container again, and let's see how does it look like. See, it's in, right? So we, since we need space anymore, right? So we'll make it main. This is one thing, right? Second thing, usually your top new arrival should be always on top. So I just copy pasted a section of new arrival from bottom to on the top. Okay, these are the two things I did in the background, right? So now let's work on this, new arrival section, and generate the necessary codes, right? So let me go to the prompt which I have prepared. This is a very small prompt. I hope ChatGPT will understand. And let me go to ChatGPT and put it down over there. So over here now, okay. So let me read it out for you. So what I'm saying over here. Let's implement actual coding for homepage now. Let's start with top 6 new arrivals as it should be on top. Please provide step by step. Okay, step by step guidance, I would say. Guidance for following: controller code, home control, which is home controller; razor view, which is index; follow best practices for C sharp and razor code. Now ideally, let's see, ideally we should have, now there we are going to display a lot of data on home page, right? So the good practice is always have a one model, and fill that model and return that model on the view, and on the view use that model to display the information. Now I am not using over here, I am not instructing chat gpt to do, to come up with a common view model. Let's say what does it say, right? Let me push this. So it gave us the code, but it considered that we are going to display only one, this VM book card, but that is not the ideal case, right? And it imported just that one list. Now, that is not the case. Okay, so let me iterate further here that we will be displaying more information home page on home page. So ideally, having a parent VM that contains all data will make more sense rather than just one VM list, I would say, right? Let me iterate further here. Let me tell you further here that we will be displaying more information on home page. So ideally having a parent VM that contains all data will make more sense on rather than just the VM list. Also, for new arrivals, ideally there should be a date, but we have missed it actually. We have missed it. So consider ID only for the uh, new arrivals. New arrivals. So basically, we will take top 6 ID of the book. Let's push it and let's see what does it say. So okay, it's updated its memory but not generating the code. So let me, so please regenerate the code. Please regenerate the code. Let me push this. Okay, so this time it seems to be have generated a good code. So let's do this. So I'll implement quickly this VM and VM book card in the background, right? And we'll begin from there. So I'll quickly add these two view models. So let me tell you what I did in the background. So I created these two, book card and home. Ideally, this should be have renamed with VM new arrival book. But let's take this. And I created this parent entity which is VM home. In this, we will be adding top six, recommendations, top six book by ratings, top six book by number of reservation count. We'll keep on adding over here, right? So let's move ahead. So I'll close this. I'll be on index. Okay. And then what we'll be doing? Yeah. So it has. So we'll take this controller code. Okay. So we'll take this actually. Let me take this entire code. And we will go to home controller index method. And okay, so we have something already. So I'll not do this. So I'll just take this index method. Great. So we will be just replacing this index method with this, and we will add necessary usings, right? So author dot full name, I don't think we have author dot full name. It will be dot, let's say, what do we have? Name, author name. Okay. Then image, I think it is not image path, it is image only. So this is good, and we are returning it, right? So here we are retrieving new arrival based on the ID, right? Because we don't have date, right? We missed that. We don't want to add it now. And we are returning vm, and we are assigning that new arrivals into this VM, and we are returning the VM, right? And going forward, whatever top code we are writing, that we will be using it over here and adding it over, adding in this and returning in this, right? Now let's go to the view now. So new arrival section, this is the new arrival section. So what we will be doing, we will be replacing it. Okay, first of all, let me take this because we'll have to import it. So this is good. Then I'll go down, I'll come down, and let me copy entire this, this section. I'll just C, control C, and I'll replace, let me keep this, I'll replace this, and I'll say control V, I'll say control KD. Let's see if it is aligned. Yeah, okay, it is getting aligned, right? And let's run this and see what is coming up at this moment. Okay, so it loads up, but images are not coming. Okay, one problem. Okay, because the same problem, images, we just need to make it. Yeah, let's make this img books, and this is an image path. Okay, let's see, let's come over here. Great. It loads up. So we have book, top six book, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 with book title. And nice, this thing is coming up. Okay. Top one. Okay. Publication is okay. Michelle Reynolds. Okay. So we have the top new arrivals coming up, right? and this is this. So this is this. We'll keep this only. I'll remove this icon thing. So let me go ahead and we'll keep this, and let's say we'll save this. Okay, so this is good. Let me, it looks a little weird. Let me take this inside this controller only, and let's say how does it look like. Yeah, this is good. And let me make one horizontal line, so that will go even better. Yeah, okay, excellent. So these are the top 6 arrivals, that we are that's what we are seeing. Now we'll do the similar kind of coding for other also. But here, one thing, have you noticed one thing? We are missing one thing over here. you know if I go to home controller, if I go over here, then author name, it has taken only the first author name, right? Ideally we should display whatever number of author we have, right? So let's instruct chat gpt that we need all author names with pipe separated name, right? Okay, so we need all author names separated by pipe. We need to change this code, the first and default one. Okay, so let me push it. Okay, so let's say what it has come up with. Okay, not this. Join string with this, and full update would be select block. Okay, so it is saying that author name should be something like this. Okay, so let's go to over here. So I'll keep this in case for reference. I'll this and I'll say, and let's say if we have any book that has multiple authors. So it got refreshed. I don't know if it got refreshed over here or not. Okay, so we have actually one, two, three. Okay, so it is going there. My bad. Right. So we have this book written by three authors. This one by one only. This one by one. This one by two. This one by again three. So this is really nice, right? So because I wanted to get the first thing done at the first place itself, because for others we will be repeating the same thing, right? So this is good. Now let me see if we can improve one more. Yeah, instead of authors we should say authors, and author is also fine, but let's make it authors. Genre is okay, publication is okay, publication is okay, and let's usually publication. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, this is good. Let's keep this as of now. We'll see later. Now view detail, what does it has given in view detail? So it is redirect to the books detail page. Okay, that is something we'll do later, right? Not now. So this is good. Top 6 new arrivals, this is good, right? So now let's go ahead and ask ChatGPT to generate code for other top item. Let's say, let me go to ChatGPT. Okay, okay, top new arrivals looks good. Now on a similar line, can you please generate code for, let me this time push uh, new arrivals we have already taken, right? So let me push these three. So let's say what does it comes up with. Okay, so ChatGPT has generated the code. However, it updated the class name. We will not update the class name. We'll keep it VM homepage only, but in the homepage it added these three more properties. So let's do that. So in home, we will go home and we'll just add these three top rate books. So this is good, but at the same time it added optional properties in the VM book card. So we'll do the same over here. We'll just say this, right? Okay, now second would be the update the controller. Now we are done with this, so this is okay. Now from here, top rated to reserved books to here, we will have to take this and we'll copy paste it. Let me stop this because lot of code we are changing, right? So if I go to home controller, so we have already done this, so this was already done, but let me do this now. Let me add three more, the top one, right? Okay, so we'll have to do some correction. So what do we have? Okay, so first of all, ratings. Okay, what do we have instead of ratings? Okay, great. So this would be as, again this should be just image. Why it is, that's okay. Cannot convert from double decimal to, okay, so this might create a problem. So average rating, okay, let's do it later. Let's first correct the column names. Now what do we have it over here? Is recommended. Okay, I have spelling. Let me dot is recommended. Okay, so now here also it has the same problem if I am not wrong. Cannot convert to bull, yeah, because cannot implicitly convert type bull to bull. Yeah, okay. Hmm. Let's try to, now other column names are good. Let's try to fix from the sequence. Top rated books, here it is top rated book. Okay, I will be most top rated books. Okay, but after every, I think it is missing that line, that over here VM dot every top rated books is equal to, we have to write this. No, it has already taken that. Okay, VM dot top rated books, so that is okay. Now average rating. Now what was this? Let me go to definition of this. So it's double and nullable. Okay, while this is not nullable. So can we make it just question mark? Let me see. No. So let's ask ChatGPT. What does it say? Error cannot convert from double question mark to decimal. Okay. Let's see what ChatGPT says. Error online cannot convert decimal question mark to double, or double question mark to decimal. Let's see. Double question mark to decimal. Okay. Either double and here it would be decimal. Decimal. So I think, let's see what does it. Let's say wait. So it is giving us the corrected code. So let me take this average and let me just copy paste it over here, if that is good. Now no, it is not it is not good. It remains the same. Again, So let's ask it again. You know, not resolved. The error is same. The error is same. Let's say what does ChatGPT have to say. Instead of computing the average in database and rounding there, you fetch the raw values first and then do the rounding in memory after query execution. So what it is doing, top rated books. Mhm. Add new property in VM book item to store raw average. Okay, raw, and that would be double, and that convert into decimal. Alternative, if you want a computed property. Okay, math round, and in class no. So okay, so let's do this. Let me take this and let's go over here, and in the book card, let's replace this with these two, right? And let me save this, and here let's take this. So here I'll just calculate the raw. Okay, so this is good. Now we have the same issue with this also, is recommended. Now is recommended, what is the problem? Okay, let's say cannot implicitly convert bool to bool. Okay, so similar error, let's say similar error for line cannot convert bool question mark to bool. Let me see if that is the, can I believe a bool question mark to bool. Okay, so let's see. So it loads up. Let's see how does it look like. Okay, again it has the image issue. Top rated book, most reserved books, everything seems okay. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. But again, it has brought the image on top. That will fix it. But let at least bring the image. So first would be, okay, SRC. It is not. It is. It should be something like this. Okay, let me control V it over here. Similar way. It should be control V it over here, and similar way one more place. Should be control V over here. Now let me save this and let's see if it reflects. Okay, so it came up, images are loading, but we will need this kind of thing, this kind of thing. So let me do that in background, but let me see if everything is coming. Okay. Okay, small steel chips. What is problem over here? Small with steel with this guy. Let me see what is problem with this guy. Let me bring it over here. Let me take this and let me take this element. Okay. I'm just trying to check why one image is missing. What is the problem over here? So let me take this. Okay, let's say img books 24.png. Let me see if we have that 24.png or not, or we might have missed. You know, we'll go here, we'll expand image, we'll expand. Okay, so I don't see 24 over here, so I have missed it. I see 23, 25. Okay, so let me do one thing. I'll go to this and open in this. I'll make random any image, 24. Okay, so we have the image 24 also. So this also look good, but for a consistency, we will go with this approach because this looks very large. Right, this way it is. Books are generally, sorry, they are in a rectangle shape, right? So rather than displaying this card, it will be better to display this card. So let me do this in a background because lot of I have to change lot of code, and I'll explain that code later. Okay, so till then, just wait. Yeah, so I just made the code consistent just like this first section. You can also use this and change the code accordingly. We just need to concentrate on this the code inside this loop, right? Because earlier it was using card top image on top of the card. We don't need image top of the card, we need image at the left side and detail at the right side. So that's why I just change it everywhere. So you can again pause this video. This is second and look at the code. This is top rate reserved books. Again, pause the video and you can see the code. And over here also you can pause the video and see the code. Right. Now let's move to the final two piece. Right. That generalize book count and books in next 10 days. Right. So let's push this to ChatGPT. Okay. Okay. Now let's move to last two points, which are these two. This would be list and this would be card with list in it list in it one book at a time. So let me push this and let's see what does it come up with, and let it generate and then I'll come back again. So ChatGPT has generated the response. Let's say now for general count we'll have to create one more VM view models. And that we need to add it in VM home. Okay, controller logic. Okay, this would be simple. And book, for book returning also we'll have to make one more VM, because it has a different structure altogether, right? So let's do that. So let me create at least VMs in background, and then we'll go ahead from there. So let me quickly tell you what I did in the background. So I added this generic count view model, then book returning view model, right? And also in the parent VM home view model, I added two properties with list for this generic, genre wise count and return book wise count. Now, okay. So now let's move ahead from here. Now let's go to Chat GPT, and let's say, so this is done. This is done. Okay, this is what is generic book. So let me copy this. We'll go to Visual Studio. We'll go to Home Controller. Okay, and before returning, we'll write this code. So this is good. Now we'll have to say VM dot generic wise count. Oh no, that is already in place. Sorry, my bad. It's in place over here. Right. Now let's do the same for this guy also. So let me copy this. Let me paste it over here. And okay, what do we have as return date? I think we have to date, if I am not wrong. Yeah, to date. Let me make this as to date. So what does it say? Cannot be applied to operands. Date only. Which one is date only? Today. Okay, let me see. To date. What do we have in to date? Okay, let me go to F12. Oh, this was date only. Why this was date only? Ideally, this should have date and time. But that's okay. Let's see. Let's keep it this, and today is, actually in that case we'll have to say take this date only dot, date only dot now or something. It should come. No. So let me say is, date time dot today. Okay, that's what we had. Okay, so let's ask ChatGPT. Let me go to ChatGPT and let me put it down over here. Error. Greater than or equal to cannot be applied to date only and date time. Ideally, this is not the case. It should be, because it's a very common thing. R dot to date, okay, cannot be applied to operands date only and date time. Okay, future days. Yeah, okay. Let's see what solution ChatGPT suggests. Convert date time today to date only. Okay, so today will be something like this. Okay, so let's make this something like this, and then okay, so that is good, that is gone. Okay, now what about book title? Ideally this should be only title, this should be only image, and this should be to date. Okay, so this is good. Now what is the problem over here? Return date is date and time, and to date is, okay, so let me go to over here and let me just date only, make this date only. Now it should be good. Okay, so this is good. Now we are good with the controller. Now let's go to the view. So over here, let me copy this. This is book returning now. So first we will take the list of genre. Okay, so I'll take this, copy, go to Visual Studio, we'll go to index.html, and we'll replace this guy, this guy with this. Okay, and we will be replacing this guy. Okay, let me say, let me skip this and let me just replace this. Okay, so now save it. Okay, so I hope this will work. Let's finger crossed and let's run it and see it. Yeah, so it loads, I ran the program, it loads up and we see the nice, generalized book count over here, and we don't have any book returning in next 10 days, so we don't see anything over here, right? So this is good. But one thing I would like to improve over here is, we can make this list align A to Z alphabetically. Yeah, so let's go to chat gpt. Actually, it is easy. We just need to push order by. But let's ask ChatGPT only. Let's be lazy. So over here, yeah. Okay. Can you? Okay. Okay. Can you please sort genre wise count based on? Let's say, is it based on count? No, it is not even based on count. Right. So, can you sort wise genre wise count based on genre name, basically alphabetically, a to z, a to z. Let's say what does it come up with? It should be ideally simple. Just we might have to just say order by over there, group by, and yeah. Okay, so let me just add this. Let me go over here, let me go to controller code, and this before converting it to list, we will say order by. So this is good. I'll just save it, and let's go over here and let's see if it is loading. Okay, it is loading, and yeah, it is now. Fiction, health, history, mystery, reserve, trial. Okay, so this is good. This is nice. Right, books returning in next 10 days. Okay, so this is good. Top news, top 6 new arrivals, top 6 rated books, top 6 reserved books, and top 6 recommended books. Okay, so I think our home page is good now, right? But let me go over the code again, specifically the one where we change the razor page, right? And I just quickly, I feel I moved a little quickly over there. So let me go to that index page and let me share that code, and you can pause the video and check it out again. So here is the code that has the top 6 arrivals, so basically new arrivals, right? So here is the code for that. Then the next section, say similar section, only few details, this one gets changed, the last one, right? Again, the same for loop, same card is going on, right? Only the one extra information, that is rating, right? So this is top 6 rated books. Again, if we move ahead, then top 6 reserve books. Again, I'll stay some time over here. You can take a look and you can pause the video and look at the code. These all sections are same. Again, top 6 recommended books. Again, same. Only the things that differing is the last one, which is the count. Right? And then we just did this genre and uh, books returning in next 10 days, right? So that's it in this video. In next video we will probably move to search functionality, right? And thanks a lot for watching this video, and see you in the next video. Thanks a lot, guys.